Progressive presents The Sounds of the Old World. The year is 2019, and someone is waiting for the previews to start in a movie theater.
Hey, you want anything? Popcorn? Soda? No, nothing?
This has been The Sounds of the Old World. Brought to you by Progressive, where drivers can still switch and save like it's 2019.
Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Friday NCAA tournament winning action, not to mention NBA, brought to you by Joe Duffy's picks at OffshoreInsiders.com. A nice 7-4 yesterday. 6 NCAA tournament winners for today. We do think once the lines are posted, which will probably be by the time you hear this report, we will probably add at least one more NBA. And it's all at OffshoreInsiders.com. Mr. March, the Lord of the Big Dance, me, Joe Duffy of Joe Duffy's Picks. Let's take a look at some NBA news and notes for tonight. The Nets and the Sixers. You got the presumed tanking again. The 76ers, ironically enough, are the team that seemed to make tanking chic. Is it real? Is it a perception? Do the odds makers overadjust? Well, going with a team with a winning percentage of 310 or less versus an opponent with a winning percentage of 390 or above. 229 and 160 the last 2 years. So going with a team that's presumed to be tanking, the Nets, is a good play. And again, it gets stronger the more losses the team has. More rested road team, playing a team that's back-to-back and 3 games in 4 nights. It benefits that road team. 638 and 559. In fact, the Nets have 2 extra days rest, and that's better when it does apply to the road team. As we said, again, scheduling dynamics usually benefit the home team about 70% of the time. But when it's just the opposite, that means that the normal home court advantage does not apply. And again, when you get a little bit, just that 1 point difference here and there, it adds up. Celtics, and so it's big. It is big. So the normal home court advantage does not apply, and that turns out to be very big over the long run. Celtics and the Magic, the presumed tanking angle we just told you about, would benefit the Magic. Mavericks and the Raptors, more rested road team that we just told you about, that would benefit Dallas. In fact, they've got 2 extra days rest. And when that road team is playing consecutive road games, it actually becomes a 57.3% bet. So that would benefit the Mavericks, the Clippers, and the Thunder. OKC is the more rested team. In fact, they've got 2 extra days rest. The sharp moves, according to our Vegas offshore and outlaw sources, TCU, Georgia State, UMBC, and the Brooklyn Nets. We're going to have a free pick coming up in a moment, but remember, all this information is brought to you by mybookie.ag. Everything you've ever wanted. And I think, the one thing that I have to slightly deviate from, I always give them my personal testimonial. But my personal testimonial, for me, quite frankly, I'm all about sports betting. I always like to joke I'm a degenerate handicapper, not a degenerate gambler, but I do know they have great casino games. My customers have told me I've gotten 100% positive feedback. They always pay on time. And again, maybe you work some weird hours, you're up in the middle of the night. Don't worry, 24/7 customer service. They speak English, and I said, you want to play casino games at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. You can do that as well, but I personally, from years of experience, can vouch for their sports book. Their lines are up early, very easy to navigate, very easy to make a deposit, most importantly, much easier to make a withdrawal, always within 24 hours. Always within 48 hours, usually about 24 hours. Use the promo code Duffy, DUFFY, and you'll get a 50% sign-up bonus. So yeah, simply put, you make a deposit now within 2 minutes. Say you deposit $1,000 within 2 minutes, you have $1,500 to bet with. MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code Duffy. I built up a great reputation of 30 years. I'm not going to throw that in the toilet by sending you to a sports book that does not pay you on time. Your free NCAA tournament winner, basically high totals in the NCAA tournament produce 60% unders, almost 60%. Under specific circumstances, your free winning pick is to go with Texas Southern and Xavier under. By the way, your biggest line moves also brought to you by MyBookie.ag using the promo code of Duffy. Nevada against Texas. Nevada opened up as a 1.5-point favorite. They're now a 1.5-point underdog. Florida State, Missouri. Missouri opened up at -1. They're now +2. Georgia State and Cincinnati. Cincinnati opened up at -15.5. They're only -14. And that would really be the one other, Butler and Arkansas. This game opened up as a pick. Butler now a 1.5-point favorite. And I guess we can add, 1.5 points, the closer it is to a pick 'em is bigger. But you got the Auburn opened up as a 10.5-point favorite. They are now a 9-point favorite. And again, all this great intel brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Use the promo code Duffy. You definitely want to shop around for the best lines. All the best sports books are directly posted at offshoreinsiders.com. They're all thoroughly vetted.
The new year comes with new ways for pros to save at Lowe's. Like when you're ready to tackle your taxes, we'll help you save up to $100 off federal tax preparation when you file through TurboTax. All you have to do is sign up to become a Lowe's Pro Loyalty member by January 25th, and the savings is yours. This exclusive offer is for new Lowe's Pro Loyalty members only, so sign up at lowesforpros.com/proloyalty. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Discount valid on select TurboTax services through October 15th. More terms apply. U.S. only.